Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Sugar Kitty Mystic. Today's pick a card reading is How is Your Absence Felt? This was a suggested reading or a requested video, so if you ever have any requests, feel free to drop them in the comments below, and if I like them, I'll do them. I do like requests. If you've been to my channel before, I'm sitting in the living room today because my doggo was just sick and she's still kind of recovering and she wants to be close by. So hopefully the lighting, the setup in here works. I won't really see till I edit it. So let's hope for the best. Anyways, we'll just get started right away. So I'm going to put up 2 images on screen for you to pick from. Take a moment to tap into the energy of this reading. You can take a deep breath in and out, reminding yourself that you are safe. It's okay to relax and be present with the energy of this reading. So for pile 1, we have the dragon scene. And for pile 2, we have the scene with the girl. So take as long as you like picking. Make sure to pick with your intuition and your inner feeling more than your eyes. However, if you're a very visual person, go ahead and pick with your eyes. And when you are ready, simply click on the timestamp in the description box to go to your reading. And I will see you there. So welcome pile 1, welcome to your reading. We're going to get started by pulling tarot cards for you on screen, and then we'll flip over our oracle cards to kind of confirm and see what they have to say. So how is your absence felt? Ooh, right away we have cards flying out of the deck. Okay, so I feel like when you disappear, when you go away, or when someone is missing you, you're a distance from them, you're absent, they get very busy, okay? They feel like they have to distract themselves. They have to throw themselves into work or into other tasks. I also get this energy like there's something about you that makes people feel really safe. And so when you're gone, there's a lack of safety. And people feel like they have to do more, they have to fight more, they have to kind of pick up the slack for you being missing. You have a very balancing energy. You might be the kind of person who, like, when you walk into a room or you enter a space, you just kind of calm the air a little bit. Because I'm feeling people get really out of balance, okay? Especially if this is someone who you're really close to and then they don't hear from you for a little bit, or you know, you go out of town or something like that. They're really out of balance. I'm getting like so much frantic energy even with how these cards are coming out as I'm shuffling. Okay, so there's a lack of control with people, okay? They kind of lose their way a little bit without you around. I feel like you're a very inspiring force, so you give them kind of like divine direction, and without it, they're just like, they're in such a hurry, in such a rush to make things happen. I do feel like people are very productive in your absence, so it's not 100% a bad thing. Like, they get a lot of things done that may benefit them. But there's definitely like a difficulty focusing. Let's see what else comes through. How has your absence felt? Okay, you're definitely on people's minds a lot. I feel like you're a very private person. Let me know if that's true. So when you are gone, when you are absent from a situation or a group or a person, they don't know what's going on with you. Okay, we have the moon coming up. It's like there's all this like mystery around what it is that you're doing. Where did you actually go? And people are kind of like lost. Okay, it's like they're in the dark without you there. Or you kind of keep people in the dark because you're so private. I don't know, I'm totally that way. I'm super private. But let me know if that's resonating for you. Let's see what else is coming through. So their will is dampened without you. You give people really strong willpower. You might be very encouraging to like your friends and your loved ones, or even just your coworkers. So when you leave, it's like the willpower wanes and weakens. People don't have the same confidence in themselves that they're able to kind of like overcome the challenges in their life. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Magician in reverse showing me these things. If you want to take a look at the cards. I usually show them, but I'm not today. You have so many major arcana here. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a heavy, right? You have a lot of impact on the people in your life for sure. Okay, so we'll pull some of these cards now. We'll see if we need more tarot cards later, but let's see what these have to say. So we have the Spirit of Love and the Spirit of Initiation. Very interesting. So I do feel like they're in, like I was saying, like they get really busy. Like when you leave, it kind of begins all this action for them. Okay, it initiates them into, you know, getting up and doing things, getting up and, you know, maybe checking off their to-do list, or just like, you know, needing to be productive to really fill that void. And then with love, like people have a lot of loving feelings towards you. You're someone who is definitely a case of in your absence makes the heart grow fonder. Like people definitely are thinking of you lots. They're thinking of you with like really sweet, loving feelings. I'm getting like images of roses and rose petals. So I don't know, maybe you make people kind of romantic. Let's see what else comes through. Ooh, Kairos, very trippy. Okay, so Kairos is all about time. It represents those moments when, you know, you're so engrossed in what you're doing that time seems to stop, right? Or when you're having so much fun that time flies by. Or, you know, when you're like waiting for bad news, or you're waiting somewhere and it's like the seconds are like ticking by like hours, right? So Kairos is really trippy. It's all about our perception of time and how it's not always the same depending on what's going on. So I feel like time gets really, really slow for you or for people who miss you, sorry. Time gets really, really slow for them. And that's why they're like trying to fill in all this space, because they don't want to be sitting around waiting to hear from you, waiting for when you come back. Like they throw themselves into work. They throw themselves into just kind of like getting things done. You have a huge impact on the people that care about you. I'm definitely certain of that from this card, these cards. Okay, and then you have the Stone. So the Stone is the one card in this deck that really stands the test of time. Stone is permanent. It's structure, support, commitment. So I feel like people have a very strong sense of trust in you. Okay, so if they do have a deeper connection with you, deeper than just like a coworker or a friend group or something like that, like a close friend, a lover, a family member, they know that when they see you again, when you're no longer absent and you're back, it's going to be exactly where they left off. Okay, your relationship will not corrode over time. It won't weaken. It's going to be like, boom, back to really good friends. You know, like we all have, you know, a few of these relationships in our life where we can just pick up where we left off. I'm getting the sense that like all of your relationships are like that. People just, they don't change their opinion of you. Their opinion of you is set in fucking stone with the Stone card, right? It's like they know if they like you, they know that they like you, and however long you're gone, or they know that they love you, right? Because love is coming up a lot here. However long that you're gone, it's not going to change their feelings, okay? They're not going to change how much they care about you, what they think of you, all of those things. they're really just going to busy themselves. And it's kind of not a bad thing. Like I said, you do have the Wheel of Fortune here, and with the Eight of Wands, like, they get shit done that can benefit them, right? So it's not bad for you to, like, take your space sometimes if you're someone who likes to do that. Because whenever you go, wherever you go, when you come back, they're going to be the same. They're going to feel the same about you. They're going to be as committed to you, as certain about you as they always were. People are really certain about their feelings for you. So we'll flip these ones over. I might pull some more from this deck too. Ooh, all in reverse. So you have the Empress in reverse, the Six of Cups in reverse, and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, like, you shake people's foundation. People really, really miss you. They might get, like, really nostalgic feeling when they do think about you. Like, they think of fun things they've done with you. If you have any friends or relationships that are from when you were a child, people love to go back to those child days, those teen days, and, like, reminisce on the things that you guys did. Okay, with the Six of Cups in reverse, like, I'm just feeling that so strongly that, you know, even if you were to have a fight with someone now as an adult, those childhood friends that you have, or those cousins, those family members, they just go back to those really good times you had when you were younger. Okay, so that's part of why the way they feel is so set in stone when it comes to you, is it's easy for people to get really nostalgic. Okay, like looking back with rose-colored glasses, essentially. They kind of like glaze over any conflict, any bad times, and they really just see the good. So that's a beautiful thing. Like, your absence makes people forlorn is the word that I'm getting. So we're going to go with that. Let's see. I'm going to pull one more animal card. I don't know why. I feel like it. And then we'll wrap up this reading. But, so yeah, this is what I'm seeing for you, Pile 1. Let me know in the comments if it resonates for you. I love, love, love to hear from you. And we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Aw, so they feel like a part of them is missing. They really just feel like something is gone. A part of them, like, you may kind of invoke emptiness in people, where they're just like, if I let myself sit and, you know, stop being busy and just think about you, I'm going to feel sad. Okay, and I feel like this is when you're really absent, right? There's degrees of absent. There's like, oh, you didn't show up to a party, or like you traveled across the world and you're not seeing them for like a month, right? Or you moved, or something bigger, right? So I feel like when it's those bigger things, those bigger periods of time, you know, when you end a relationship, when you go quiet for like a solid period of time, they really feel a sense of emptiness. Okay, when it's those smaller absences, like I said, like you didn't show up to a party, or you called in sick for work or something, that's when you get more of the like, just like wondering what you're up to, right? What are you doing right now? And kind of like feeling the need to get really, really busy. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Pile 1. Let me know if it resonated. Make sure to like and subscribe to this video. And I will see you in the next video. In the next reading. Oh, and I made merch. So, if you want to check it out, this is for you if you love tarot, which you probably do if you're here. The merch really has nothing to do with me. It is just cool tarot stuff. I will be ordering samples soon to check it out. However, I do have a friend who has used this company before, Fourth Wall, and the quality is so good. So I just made some cool, like, comfy clothing with tarot designs. For those of you that are interested, go check it out. The link is in the description box. And thank you so much for watching. Welcome, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. If you picked the lady, you are in the right place. So I'm going to pull a bunch of tarot cards on camera for you, and then we'll flip over the oracle cards to kind of confirm and see what other messages want to come through. So let's look at how your absence is felt. My lovely pile twos. How is your absence felt? Aw. Right away, you have the World in reverse. Okay. The Seven of Wands. So I'm getting like people are very incomplete. Okay. Something is definitely missing when you leave the picture. And like they're defensive about this. Okay. People are very, very, very guarded when it comes to you. I'm getting like they might not necessarily want to show you how much they need you or how much they miss you right away. They maybe kind of be like put on a strong face, but really they feel incomplete. They feel held back, restricted. You have the Eight of Swords in reverse. If you forget what that looks like, here you have it. Yeah. They feel like, oh my God, this is kind of cute. Like, you really affect people, pile two. They feel stuck. Again, another card that we have kind of representing defensive. Like, they don't want to show you how vulnerable they feel without you. Okay? And this could be a lover, this could be friends, this could be coworkers, family members, whatever the case may be. When you leave, when you're absent, there is a huge effect. And people are just kind of like, I don't know, I'm getting the image of kind of like children, or like, you know, when you go away, if you have a pet, and then they're kind of like mad at you when they come back, but they still stay really close to you. It's like that. It's kind of like cute energy. Yeah, you really make people stuck. Like, they don't really know what to do without you. They don't really know where to go. They have trouble moving on, especially at the ends of relationships. They have a lot of trouble, like, just stopping thinking of you and moving the fuck on. Sorry about swearing. In terms of friends, too, like, they just feel stuck. I feel like if you're absent from an event, if you don't show up to a party or a group or something like that, then it's like people just don't want to show it, but they're wondering where the fuck you are. Like, they miss you, and they feel like there's a lot of people who rely on your energy. This can even be at work too. Like, they kind of like, okay, well, what now? Like, they feel stuck. They feel like they need to check in with you, or they need to see you to kind of move forward and continue. It's really felt. And then we have the Magician too, which is super interesting. I'm going to clarify the Magician. Let's see what the Magician is trying to say here. So we have the Chariot and the Ace of Swords. Okay, like they're inspired. Okay, if this is in the case of love, when you're absent from a romantic situation or love situation, someone you love, it really draws them to like want to figure out how to get you back, how to move towards you. They're really willing to close the gap with you. Okay? In terms of like friends, family, coworkers, things like that, it's very similar. Like, they want to come get you. Okay? You might be the type of person where, like, if you don't show up to something, you get a lot of calls or you get texts, and people kind of like pretend they don't care, but they still want to know, where are you? It's because they really care. They want you there. Okay? You're very, very wanted. Which is always nice. I mean, who doesn't want to be wanted? We're going to pull one more of these cards. How is your absence felt, pile two? Nope. How is your absence felt? Passion. You ignite passion in people. Okay, this is part of where you get this kind of like conflict, defensive energy. A lot of wands are coming out for you. It's like you make people so passionate that sometimes it comes out like a little bit rude towards you. You might not even understand it sometimes. Like, you might get some really strange reactions from people when you leave or when you don't show up to something, when you're not there. And it might be kind of confusing, but it's like you give them so much passion and fire energy, and not everyone really knows how to use that. You know, some people can channel that really good, really constructively, and other people, like, it's just a lot. So that's what I'm getting. Okay, let's see what the oracle cards have to say. So you have the Ancestor of Protection. Again, they're so defensive. They want to protect their heart. They want to protect their vulnerability. They don't want to show you how much they miss you, how much they need you, how weird it feels without them there. You're like a very important member of the pack, member of the herd. And I'm saying that because this card has a bunch of really weird animals on it. And it's just making me think of like packs, herd energy. And then you have Hunter of Dreams. Okay, so if you're absent for a long time, you're definitely popping up in people's dreams. They're definitely dreaming about you. Yeah. Let's see what else comes through. You have the Bridge and the Seed. So it plants ideas in people's heads. Like, they want to figure out, how can they get reconnected to you? How can they get closer to you? How can they kind of like mend this? And I do feel like you get a lot of people doing it in a very backwards, sassy way, which is just so funny. Like, I don't know how you feel about this. To me, it's just like really cute. It's really cute when people aren't willing to like show it, but they really need you or they really want you. Like, it's just funny. So yeah, the Seed and the Bridge, you're planting ideas in people's heads. Okay, they spend like a lot of energy here just thinking about how they can connect to you more, how they can get more of your attention, they can bring you back, how they can get you refocused on working with them, being with them, talking to them. Okay. Then we have the Seven of Cups, the Lovers, and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So you're definitely like, I mean, this dog is in a very contemplative state. I definitely feel people think about you a lot and like, what are the different options? Like, they're very calculated in their approach because they're so defensive. So they're like, okay, next time I see this person or next time I see you, am I going to say hi? Or am I going to snub them? Or am I going to tell them I was upset? Or am I going to do this or that? Like, they think of all the different, like, options, kind of like a pick your own adventure story of how they can react to you. It's really funny, actually. And then you have the Lovers and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So you do definitely get people who are in a romantic energy with you. They definitely get deep in their feelings, deep in this like love vibe. Like I said, if you're getting weird reactions from people, they're hiding how much they care about you. It's like a really, really deep sense of care for you. We'll see what else comes through. I just love, let's just take a moment to praise the legs on this bird. Like, holy shit, those legs. Anyways. Let's see what else comes through. Okay, we have the Five of Wands. Again, they get like very conflicted. They kind of want to like make a scene, show you like, oh, I'm fine without you, or I didn't even really miss you, or I didn't even really want you here, but they totally did. So if you have that happen a lot, if you have it kind of like confusing energy from people where, you know that they're close with you, but then they're kind of weird if you're absent, this is why. Okay, they're hiding their heart. They're hiding their vulnerability. People really need and want you around. And it kind of makes them scared. So they go the conflict route. They get so passionate and fiery that they just don't know how to channel that energy properly. So this is what I'm seeing for you, pile 2. Let me know if it resonates in the comments. comments. I love to hear from you. Make sure to like and subscribe. And also, I made merch. So this is for you if you love tarot, which you probably do if you're here. The merch really has nothing to do with me. It is like 99% just some cool tarot designs that I thought would be really nice. I have a friend who uses this company, Fourth Wall, and they make such high quality products that I don't know, I wanted to make some cute things. So I'm going to get some samples soon, but if you want to check it out, the link is in the description box below. And you can get yourself some nifty tarot threads. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.